Here at HSN, I'm Alice Carone. This entire hour is about doing it yourself. And when it comes to knowing what's happening on the outside of your house, knowing if somebody is trying to get in a window or maybe even a door, we have a do-it-yourself product unlike anything you have ever seen. This uses technology that truly, when I say sci-fi kind of stuff, is amazing. What you will love about it is that you plug it in and it does the rest. It immediately scans your home. And then if somebody messes with your window or messes with a door, whatever you have plugged into it, whether it be a light, an alarm, whether it be a radio, will turn on automatically. Now we have a single and we have a double. We have a 2-pack for $99.95. They're both on flex payment. They both have free shipping and handling. 082002 is your item number. Let me bring out the man who creates this for us, because when it comes to HSN Item, not only a chemist, but also an inventor. But when I say this is kind of sci-fi stuff.
It is sci-fi stuff.
Technology like I've never heard before.
This might be the biggest breakthrough in home monitoring and home security you ever saw. In my hand is a device that monitors your entire house. 2 stories, 3 stories, doesn't matter. And the installation, you plug it in. That's it. Watch this. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to take these plug-in safe. I'm going to take a light, a stereo, something that might turn on when the power's turned on. I'm going to plug it into the front of the plug-in safe. Simple and easy. And then, Alice, I'm going to plug it into a wall outlet, just like that. Here's what's happening. In 30 seconds, that device scans your entire house. It knows every floor, every door, every window, every nook, every cranny, everything about your house in 30 seconds. If someone tampers with any point of entry, it can be a door or a window, that thing knows. And when it knows, it turns the lights on, the stereo on. Let me illustrate for you. I'm going to be the criminal. You stand right there. I have my model house here. Here we go. I'm going to come around. Now I'm snooping around. I'm looking inside the window of Alice. There she is. I'm snooping around like that. Watch this. I haven't touched the window yet, but the moment I touch that window, watch. The lights come on. The stereo comes on. The speakers come on. The second I touch it, it's night music. All right. And, listen, where do you think that guy's going? Trying to get the door, lights come on? He's out of there because the criminal, the person coming in, activates the plug-in safe, and it covers your entire house. Wait a minute, I know you're thinking, going, what did that just do? This one little device for this much money monitors my entire house? It scans the house in real time, and it knows if it's a window or a door. Listen, this technology is so cutting edge. I've had geniuses come to us at trade shows and going, oh my gosh, I've never even heard of stuff before. This is like spy versus sci-fi stuff, you know? And how it works is this. Scientists, we were working on monitoring what happens inside a balloon. It's another project. We heard echoes and sounds and vibrations, yes, all the things you'd expect. But what we kept secret, we found an infrasonic wave inside. Your house is like a balloon. The walls, the floors, all that, that's not the weak part of your house. The weak part of your house is the windows and the doors. And if anybody touches a window and a door, inside your house there's an infrasonic wave. This picks it up. Look, it scans the entire house, Alice. This lady, she's doing something. All of a sudden, the light comes on. Somebody's at her door. She knows right away. That window somebody touched. She knows to go check. This guy's second floor of his office. Oh, he hears, well, the light goes on. Second floor, he walks downstairs. It's some kind of delivery guy. He knows, even if someone's knocking on the door. That's a great thing, too, so you don't have the wall hanger or the door hanger that you typically get sometimes when you miss. Anybody touches a window or door, inside or outside, this knows in real time. Let me show you that one more time, and then I'm going to explain another thing you can use it for. Watch. And all you do is you take anything that plug in. I have a plug strip here. You can plug 6 things at the same time. You can have a symphony of things going on. Is this not the coolest technology? And I'm going to plug it in here, and in 30 seconds, that'll scan my entire house. Let me tell you about my aunt. My Aunt Petey, crazy scientist. She works nights, just like some of the hosts do here. She comes home with the groceries, trips over the skateboard, the cat, reaches for her keys with the groceries, dark house, opens it up, puts the groceries down, turn the light, you know what I'm talking about, walking into a dark, creepy house. Now, the moment she puts her own key in the door, the lights turn on for her. The house welcomes her home. And then she walks past the lights are on, forgets about it, doesn't do a pin pad or anything like that, goes to the kitchen, does her thing. The lights then turn off and start to protect her. Ho, ho, ho. First it welcomed her home, and then it protects her, and she never touched it. That's security breakthrough technology. That's scanning, breakthrough monitoring, breakthrough technology. You know what she told me? It's like I don't live home alone anymore. To hear her say those words was it was worth 100 of these things. To hear her say, walk into a beautifully lit house. Now, I've plugged it in for more than 30 seconds, so it's scanned my house. Look at that. It just went off. Somebody just came in the side door there, and it just went off. Any door in the house.
Because it scanned the entire studio.
This will do the whole studio. Now, let me show you how to install it. I want to show people, because how does it know if it's a studio or a little bedroom apartment? Here's the important thing that I don't always talk about and I want to address. This is a little sensitivity button here. It's kind of pointing north right now. If you live, here's what I want you to do when you get it home. So I want you to take a plug and plug it into the wall. Now watch what happens when I touch it. You see that little thing there, a red light? The moment I touch it, that red light will flash. You see it flash? So what you want to do is you plug it in and you ask someone else to go open a door. And then watch for that red light. If it doesn't flash, that means you haven't got it sensitive enough, so you move the sensitivity up and wait. If it doesn't flash, then move it up a little more until it flashes, and that's when you know you've set it up for your house. That's all you have to do to ensure it's set up properly. And that's how this knows if it's an apartment, it knows if it's a big mansion, or if it knows it's a little bachelor pad wherever you live.
And is there a square footage it goes up to?
Nope. This will actually scan the entire...
Because, I mean, the studio is huge.
This will scan this entire building if I have it in the high sensitivity. See that lady? She just came home. She came home. She touched the door. She actually opened the door herself, put the key in the door. The lights turned on for her because that's what happens. It scans your entire house. There isn't technology out there like this. This is exclusive to my home, my friends right here at HSN. People love this because think about it. You plug it in and you're done. That's all you have to do. You know, I got to tell you something else. I worked with one of the best jewel thieves ever when we were developing this product. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hang out with jewel thieves. He did his time. You've seen him on those shows. He's now a consultant. So we hired him to show this to him. He goes, ACOS, tell everybody somebody just came in a door and it just triggered it just like that. And that's what happens when someone comes in. Now, this security guy, this criminal, ex-criminal, he says to me, tell your customers, if they have a security system right now, still buy it. And I said, George, seriously, why would anybody buy this if they already have a security system? He says, think about it. To get into security systems only work when you break a window, when you break through the door. He goes, you have to cross the threshold of the house before they even work. He goes, isn't that a little late? I go, oh my gosh. This is the only thing he's ever seen that warns you before someone crosses a threshold. Nothing's broken yet. So even if you have a security system, get this because it enhances all security systems. And wouldn't that be a good thing to have to turn the lights on when you come home?
It is amazing technology. It is smart technology, and it is technology that we know how to do because all you do is plug it in. What I'm going to ask you, ACOS, is to explain to me, why do I want the 1-pack or the 2-pack? So how do I make that decision? Because we sell one, it's $59.95, but it's our 2-pack always sells out first.
You know why? You know, get a 2-pack, and I'll tell you why. Don't you want to have one by the front door? Okay. So when somebody comes in, the light comes on for that person at the front door. Don't you want to have one 2 floors away in the bedroom? So if some light comes on, you know that somebody's going messing around with your house. So it comes on in your bedroom area. You can have them all around the house. That's why the 2-pack makes so much sense. In my house, I have 4 of them, and they all go off at the same time. And I'm talking about one on the second floor, way away in the bedroom. One, we have a basement in Canada, one down the basement down there, one by the front door, and one by the kitchen. So I've got it covered. When someone knocks on my door, all the lights turn on at the same time.
Okay, so even if you wanted to do like 2 sets of these, the difference is the protection's the same, okay? But what it does is if you have an upstairs, if you want to put one in the bedroom so it turns a light on in the bedroom, for example, then that's why you do multiples, okay? So it can control a radio, or it can control maybe a light by the front door, and then maybe a radio by your room, whatever it is. But this is why you want to do the 2-pack, probably more even so than the 1-pack. It's a great product, guys. Get this home and try this technology. You have 30 days to experience it, but do it. Do exactly what he did. set it, and then walk into your house and just put the key in the door, let the light come in. But then I want you to go outside, and I want you to touch a window and see what happens, because this is going to work for you. We have been selling this for a while. I'll tell you, every time I offer this product, I learn something new. And this is how it works. Explain what's happening.
It's what it is. Anybody touches a window or a door, there's an infrasonic wave. It's not a sound, it's not motion, it's bouncing around your house. The plug-in safe is a sensor that monitors those infrasonic waves. And the moment someone touches a door or window, it's always scanning. It's like, Scotty, put the shields up. Your house now has shields, and if somebody touches the shield like that window, boom, that light goes on. This guy has a knock on the front door. He's 2 stories away in his home office. He didn't hear the knock, but the fact someone knocked, the light turned on for him. Now, I've plugged one in here, and I'm going to show you. I'm an up-to-no-goodnik going to do up-to-no-good. Watch, here I go. I'm looking at Alice, and she's in there. I haven't touched anything yet, but the moment I touch the window, boom, the lights come on, the stereo comes on, everything that I have plugged into it turns on. And let me assure you something, that guy is out of there. Now, I'm going to tell you a couple things that you're going to scratch your head and go, I can't believe that. You know that you could have a party in your house, playing the piano, hooting and hollering, dancing, it won't go off. Because it's not motion, it's not the things you're thinking about. It's the secret infrasonic wave technology. The only time it goes off, if someone touches the door. Let me tell you a funny story. I have a friend of mine, you know him, he used to be a host here. He's got a couple teenage sons, right? And you know what? At 1 o'clock in the morning, these kids have places to go, people to see. Think I'm busy, right? Saturday morning. You know, now John, he's gone to sleep. He thinks that people are asleep in his house. He's got one plugged into his bedroom door. Suddenly it turns on. Dad's sitting by the door. The kids are going, how did he do that? I am just glad that my dad didn't have one of these things when I was growing up, because it also monitors people leaving. And isn't this a great idea? I mean, look at this woman. She comes home with the groceries. The light turns on for her, leading the way. Wasn't it better to come into a warm, welcoming, beautiful house instead of a dark one? And it keeps on for 33 minutes, and then it resets and starts to protect you. First, it welcomes you, and then it protects you, and you don't do anything. No keypad. Oh, no monthly payment. No $30 a month. Isn't this the most inexpensive home scanning, home monitoring system you've ever laid eyes on? And you can put all kinds of things. Now, I hang out with inventors, crazy people. And so what happens, one inventor, he plugged into a coffee maker downstairs. I went, a coffee maker downstairs? He goes, yeah, I wake up, I hit my bedroom window, by the time I'm downstairs, coffee's on. It's not designed for that, but you're starting to get an idea how this really works. All you have to do is take it out of the box, find a plug, plug it in. This could be by your front door, this could be by a side door, this could be by any door you want. And then that red light, there's a little sensitivity control. You only have to set it up one time, because once it knows your house, it knows your house. You set it up there, the instructions are there, and that's all you do. 30 seconds later, that little thing has figured out your whole house. You could have 5 floors. You could have 10 bedrooms. You could have a little bachelor pad. It knows. It just knows. The technology is cutting edge. Anybody touches a window or a door of your house, it knows. And by the way, dogs and cats don't set it off. Branches hitting your house don't set it off. Someone has to have a concerted effort. I'm going to come through the front door this time. Let's say I come through, and boom, the lights come on, the stereo comes on. The moment I touch that...